Hey guys, Dillard here, back in with another review, and today we're having a look at the Marvel Legends Vulture Wave Sinister Villains. Really? Tombstone. Mr. Ronnie Lincoln. Not President Lincoln, but the other Lincoln. The only other Lincoln I know, actually. No, that's sad, isn't it? I don't get out enough. Screw you. This dude is cool. He's my second favorite figure of the wave, even though he does this. Flopper. Floppy bastard. I want to give a shout out to my buddy John Wild for picking this up for me like 2 weeks ago, even though I found it last week. I didn't buy this one. I bought Moon Knight because I knew people were looking for that thing and I could flip it in a second. But it's going out to Ivan Ruiz. So it is already spoken for. Don't bug me for it. Kiss my rump. But Mr. Wild showed up last week. We did a little toy hunting and had a good time. We stayed out way too late because he had somewhere to be. And I'm usually not out of the house till 8:30 at night. I usually don't leave the house at 5 o'clock either. So I also don't run into friends from high school. Okay. You've probably seen the video, but just a quick recap. This dude, though, is really freaking cool. Look at that head sculpt. Very sinister indeed. Nice texture to this guy. On the face, it feels like the stone, kinda. Very stone-like. To my understanding, this is an albino black dude, and his daughter's white, so his wife must be white? I guess? I don't know. Either way, either she's an orphan. Which is very likely in the world of mob bosses, such as this guy. Well, he's more of a thug, but still. Articulation on this dude, his head has a lot of range of movement. Given the fact how bulky he is, he's got a nice tilt. Looks side to side, looks up, looks down. Let me show you how far it looks. Pretty far. 2 clicks forward, even though he does have the loose, and then click back, and then that's where it's supposed to sit. His shoulders will move out, then back in. I'm not sure what body this is on. I want to say it's the Grim Reaper, but he doesn't have the shoulder issue, although this may be the Namor body, but I think he had a different torso. I'm not sure, because this guy's really, really bulky, and his arms don't exactly move down all the way. To the sides, anyways. They'll move in up here, how I have him posed now, which is probably how he's going to sit on my desk, because this is going to be a desk figure, because that's where all my classic Spider-Man villains are, because those are the figures I like to play with, okay? But, yeah, I don't know what frickin' body this dude's on. It might be brand spanking new, so if that's the case, why does he have this shit? Either way, he's got a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, which are pretty much bent up as much as possible there. He's got little glove cuffs that really, I mean, they could have put a smaller loop. Like, had this piece go over the arm, as opposed to just slipping it over, it could have cuffed over the arm, and then the wrist could have held it in place. That way we knew where it was supposed to be, and people would not be bitching about it and gluing it into place. the same problem on the other arm. It's just that I didn't just knock that one out of place. He does have a waist swivel. The belt is not a separate piece. That's part of his junk, which is crazy, because that's usually never the case. His hips move out, back in, forward, back, thigh swivel, double joint at the knee. Again, I don't know what frickin' body this is on. He's got a boot cuff, which, again, they could have taken this boot cuff right here, had the plastic go underneath the joint here, and then it would have been fine. No problems. Same with the Cyclops from the Warlock wave that I don't have, because I never saw him. And then he also has an ankle rocker. Or an ankle hinge with a rocker joint. You know what I mean. It's the same frickin' thing. Jeez. If you want to watch somebody do this right, go watch somebody else. Go watch somebody else. Like T-Biz. He reviews enough of these things. But there is Mr. Lincoln with his ripped ass physique. I seriously am clueless on what body this is. I think it's like a combination of the Grim Reaper and Hyperion, but I could totally be wrong. I don't have a Grim Reaper. Well, I got Kraven, but he's kind of buried. But there he is. And here he is next to the other sinister villain. So much so they had to give him that title. Here he is next to the Beetle. So it's bigger than Bucky Cap. We know that, because that's what this guy pretty much is, and that's what and he's bigger than the new Spider-Man UK body, because he was in the last video. But what the hell is this dude on? Is this a new body? No one knows. I've kind of been hoping Anthony's Customs would review this guy, so I know what the hell I'm talking about, but no. And Glenn Webb's not around anymore, which is fucking shame, because he would pull out the 6 figures on this body if it already existed. Either way, Tombstone, I don't give a shit. He's a 10 out of 10 with the floppy crap in his abs. It's probably just mine, or maybe it's all of them. I don't know. I don't care. He's too good of a figure to knock points off just for that. That, and he's probably got the least amount of flash I've seen on any Marvel Legends in years, so congratulations, sir. You are one of the top 10 of the year, maybe. I don't know. But with that being said, hope you enjoyed this review, and until next time, I will catch you guys later. The frick body is this?